Hello, Cyrus. How are you
Arey,
doing?
oh wow. Actually, sorry, I don't have any lighting. And
Uh-huh.
plus with the French Open and Test match resuming in England, so I'm a little distracted. And Olivia, that's my mother. Olivia, can you put the other light on? Ollie, because I can't see anything. I mean, I can see him, but I can't see me. I don't know.
I can see
Let's
you.
just, I need Kaustubh, my tech in charge. Without him, it's
Right.
impossible. And today, I can't even request my wife to help me. Tomorrow, she turns 50. It's her birthday, and she's in an
Oh,
awful mood. Oh, she's normally in an
why?
awful mood, but now it's an awful mood of that awful mood. So, yeah, things are terrible. Things are
Is
really
she
bad.
in
How are you,
an?
Baba? Haven't seen you since whatever 2014, 12, 11. I can't
Yes,
remember.
Vishakhapatnam. I
Vizag,
remember.
yes, Vizag. I do
Yes,
remember.
I remember. You just had to. Your job was to just come onto the beach and interact with a bunch of people as Karan, Sana, and me walked through that road trip. That was the only time
That
I've
was the
actually
second half.
walked with you.
The
The
first
second.
half, I went to find a gym. That's what I remember. We got there in the morning, so I went walking around the city to find a gym, and
Right.
I found one. That I do,
Wow.
and then we have a big dinner or something. I have some memory.
Yeah,
We shot a
something like
meal
that.
or something like that. Yeah, I have a memory.
Like it was a long road trip that we were driving down from Bombay to Kolkata, and Vizag is one
Correct.
of the stops. Okay, one second. Why is your wife pissed? Because she's turning 50?
Have you met her?
No,
I mean,
not.
there are genetic reasons. There's nature versus nurture, nature. Where do I start? Oh, she can be very pleasant. She's also. Let me give you a good quality. She's very strong. She's very good with her family and pack, and she's very adventurous and she's fearless. Now,
Okay.
the negative qualities is she's very aligned in personality to Kim Jong Un. Uh, so there's a lot of fascism basically in the philosophy. It's my way or the highway, and it's a horrible marriage. It's a horrible relationship. But we manage. We manage. And tomorrow is the
Cyrus,
big. What are you, Xerxes? You must be what 29 or something? 25? I don't know.
32, 32.
32. So 30. You cannot even empathize. I mean, it's sad. I don't want to mention it to you because you always just patronize us and say nice things, but you have no idea what age does. It's really, really a bad thing. Yeah.
But firstly, thank you for skipping the test match. At least a better fit to
No,
be
I'm
here.
watching.
Oh,
One
you're watching
down. Williamson has
alongside.
come in.
Perfect.
There's a bowler who's been chosen for England who's named after my mom, Ollie Robinson. Now you'll say, what kind of mother is called Robinson? No, Ollie. And yeah, and I'm also watching Zverev versus Safi. So I'm great. This week has been good to me, bro, because sports has come back for me in a big way. So from the Champions League onwards, we've been good. We've been okay. But otherwise, it's been very painful. There's not much to do, and now with the 50th looming. By the way, Uddhav Thackeray says we can't celebrate the birthday, so I got out of this one. I'm really grateful. May vote Shiv Sena after this. This one, I've got a political reason. I can't buy or anything. We can't do anything. I mean, no cake, no bloody cake tomorrow. Because Uddhav Thackeray says we can't celebrate the lockdown. People are suffering. It looks okay. So we won't eat cake. But do get my tang. I'm running out of tang. Sorry.
Cyrus, how have you been? We got your wife's update. How have you been, Cyrus?
I've
I
been
think,
up and down. I'm fighting a lone battle for lockdown to open, for people to remove their masks, for people not to be so scared and panicky. And if I hear anyone or if anybody else sends me a stay safe message, then I think I might start getting into predatorial mood and I might pull out my dad's old AK-56, which he got from Iran when he was a transfer student, and I will start shooting people. I can't take that stay safe. It's so insincere, and then not to be like anti-desi, but the two hands, and the melodramatic emotion in that it evokes. It's like a Punjabi wedding where people are overacting about so nice, they're a lovely couple, and you feel that feeling. And so I told my mother, the building WhatsApp chat has to go. It's like a terrorist organization. The things they say, it's obscene and insincere beyond a level which you can understand. So what
oh,
to do? Otherwise, it's
that,
been good. I managed to. I walk my dogs 5 times a day. I've got a dog group in the evening. In fact, at 6:30, 6:40, we meet. There are two young
uh-huh.
girls. There are two young men. Not that not let's not confuse the issue, but just having younger people around sometimes is a blessing. Because the older people have
Mm-hmm.
driven me mad in the buildings around me. So we've discovered neighborhood friendships. By the way, Xerxes, you're not saying anything. If
I'm
I'm only
just
talking, then I should call somebody in chat. Uh,
okay. We recently had a friends reunion that happened right now. Okay,
that's
and
I know what you're asking.
yeah, exactly. And there is this friends version, which was it MTV? Who did that with
No, no.
Nikhil? You?
MTV has made many crimes. MTV is
Huh.
guilty of lots of murderous crimes, but dare you say
Yeah.
that? Don't add
So
that to the list of
who
roadies.
was
And
that? How did that happen? Were you supposed to be like a Joey equivalent in that?
I was the other guy. What's the other guy?
Ross Chandler.
Bing, Chandler Bing.
Chandler.
Um, and I was the only one of this lot who had never seen Friends.
Oh, okay.
I mean the show. I did have the
And
odd friend.
and how do you feel like when you see that thing resurface and like is it
I was
like
stunned. I couldn't believe it got so much mileage. Firstly, I mean, it was
uh
rubbish, no question about that. So you can't argue. But I mean, I was like, but obviously now I realized something with the internet. Bad is also good. So I'm looking because I must be having lots of bad stuff if I just look for it. So and thanks to MTV, we had such a mediocre standard. I'm hoping that I'll find more of this kind of thing. But coming back to your earlier question, which I interrupted, we are looking to do a reunion. The problem is
okay.
dates. You see, all these actors from Hello Friends have got so much work, and
Uh-huh.
after that, we've never seen them again. Chinappa himself is a businessman, a member of parliament, runs some cafe, and in the night he's still DJ disco or whatever the thing. What is that music he listens to? The electronic crap that in
EDM.
the background, the geezers sputtering and faucets making noise and whatever. Not quite Mozart, but whatever makes him happy. So I mean, he's so busy, and Maria has become a super chef. She's now doing Master Chef Poland or Lithuania or something like that. And who are the others? Simon Singh also has become an author and entrepreneur and married, settled. Anil Dimri, who you may not know, was a leading male model. I think he went back to his bank job after the show, and I hope he still has that. Yeah, so I don't know where these guys are, to be honest. A little bit Nikhil I've met here and there, but that's about it. Who else was there? Oh, I'm
I
missing
think
Aparna.
that
Aparna's gone. She's disappeared. I have no idea where she is. And who am I missing? I can't remember the cast. That's how good the show was. Kunal.
I,
Kunal who played, what's the character of the cafe owner guy?
the
Gunther. Gunther. So
Gunther.
that was Kunal. He was the worst of the lot. Because he was still doing his theater acting at like his 800 people in Sofia. So he was booming away in the cafe. Coffee, kisne order kiya? It was so painful that experience. You have no idea. So,
How
go back.
many
You want to
episodes
meet my
happened
Persian
on
dog?
that? Yeah, sure.
Sorry. What were
How
you
many
saying? Sorry.
episodes were there? Like, was that just a
We
pilot
did.
or was that actually a show
No,
show?
we did. We did. How dare you not watch it? It's a cure for piles. I, um, I think I opted out of the 11 because they wanted so many dates. The first
Uh-huh.
schedule of 7, 8 episodes or whatever I shot, then I
Uh,
couldn't do it. Thanks to MTV, I actually genuinely couldn't do it. I didn't even walk out because I didn't like the show. Because the
right,
food was much better than MTV's. He would get us kebabs and all that and non-stop. And the lunch breaks were great. I can't, it was fun.
right.
And you see, Maria's Hindi is always only worse than mine. So once that was established, I was happy because she was like the problem child. Then I think it only lasted a season. I don't know if the government would allow a second season. Parliament had a meeting and they said, look, we'll war with Pakistan later. Let's deal with this now. This has happened, and so yeah. But to shoot was fun. Had a lot of
Okay,
fun while
okay.
shooting. A good group
Uh-huh.
of people who can't complain. What we did to the
Right.
audience, that is, I would like to say that television is a director's prerogative. What the hell do we care? Look at our work we've done in MTV. I have no idea. I can't remember so many things, and somebody posts something. I'm trying to remember. Did we really do that? So I played the fifth if it's the right one. It's the wrong
Right.
country, but I still played it. Yeah,
Hmm. And we saw you last on LOL Hase To Fase on Prime, and it
almost
was
as bad. Yeah,
no, it wasn't bad. Come on, it was hard to not laugh even watching it because for
so
me it
that
has
way,
become a
I was
challenge to not laugh. Like some
yeah.
of it is
Let's put it this way: the plot of not laughing was better than the Hello Friends plots. But I'll tell you why. Hello Friends, the big mistake they made more than whatever everything else was the fact that he tried to translate it from English to Hindi, word to word. Okay, which just doesn't work. And then he would suddenly get a cultural heart attack and say, "Apna Sanskriti and Parampara mein ye nahi hai," and he would take out things like her falling in. David Schwimmer's wife falls in love with a woman, and the whole premise of the first few episodes is that, which is
right,
funny because your wife leaves you for a girl. But when
right.
you say a wife leaves you for a boy, it's not funny. It's just tragic. There's no
It's
crazy, bizarre point there. So
wait,
I
so
try to
they
explain that to him.
changed it to
Yeah, I said,
her
"Apna
leaving for a
tradition mein,
boy.
apna, yeah. Said we cannot have same-sex relation. This is whatever, 2001, 2000, 99. So
Wow.
yeah, so he said no, it's okay. But I said, but we were sitting around a table. I was like, but इसमें joke क्या है फिर? Like the whole premise is this, and all the jokes escalate from there. Just go back and see
Right.
the first few episodes. It really is. So
Yeah.
because every time a new person comes into, what happened to Ross's character, whatever, the other people react, about, he's left him for a girl in one way or
Yeah.
the other. It's a running gag. And the gag's gone. There's like 25% of all the gags in the first two episodes. And he just won't listen. Well, I said, but then it's like a bad Hindi film already. Because the guy lost his girlfriend and then now he's looking sad. And Nikhil was playing this bad guy with so much gusto. His chin, no pun intended, never left his chest. The whole first episode was like this, throughout. I mean, they all saw whatever the episodes and all. I, of course, being lazy, I'm so lazy. In a way, it was good. I think that I didn't see it. Because he kept, I know Indian directors at that point would just remake things a lot, and they just let to take a look at this reference and that's it, which it doesn't translate sometimes. So anyway, why am I boring you with this?
No,
So
no.
Hase to Hase, well,
Yeah.
on the other hand, it's more like a sport because you have to try
Right.
and not, you have to figure out a way where you don't get into the limelight basically. At least that's what I thought I needed to do because I'm gregarious and I don't stop talking and I know I'll
Right.
laugh. So I
Right.
try to stay out. Akash did the same thing. A couple of
Right.
others did the same thing. And then there are 2, 3 others who did the opposite and said, we'll just keep going, and hopefully whatever. But in that, I must say, everybody's very competitive once the bell rings. Okay,
Right.
it's a totally different ball game once the bell rings. Before that, everyone is like, we're all buddies, they're all fun. There's no negativity in the room. And there were no malicious sort of people on the set. People said big boss, and there's nothing like a big boss. It was all fun and games. But when, for 25 lakhs, because we're all poor celebrities with no money, everybody was going berserk. And keep in mind, deep in the lockdown, we started, right? So
Right.
nobody
Yeah.
worked like, I think 2 or 3 of them told me this is the first time I'm facing the camera since March, which
Right.
which is, for a
Why?
so-called sort of successful performer to go 6, 8 months without work is, only Himesh can survive that, not everyone. So, yeah, I'm sorry, man. My
Why
references
do
are
you,
also dated. So, yeah.
why do you say Himesh can survive that? I'm very curious. I mean,
No, but
I'm sure
he's a proper superstar. Those kind of guys can go to hibernation like bears and come back. And I mean, he's a nice guy. Please, there's no disrespect, but he
uh,
just makes for a funny picture sometimes. It's
yeah,
quite pursuit.
there's that Insta account called Himesh Doing Things. You should check it out, where they've got him acting to his songs and he's pouting and stuff. It's hilarious in its own way. I don't think he's trying to be funny, but it is very funny. Or I think he knows it's funny. I don't know what it is, but you should check that out.
So he's tongue-in-cheeking himself, which is nice. I've
Yeah,
actually
which is
interviewed him a couple of times. He's actually quite
uh,
sweet. Of course, he
uh,
tests my Gujarati, which is very difficult after some time. But he's actually, many of them, I think, we give them bad names for no reason. They're actually, I mean, he seems like a really nice guy. He doesn't seem like but for some reason, I think hip Indians, it's a nasal or it's that hero launching crap that he did when he was
yeah.
in Germany. He did some film in Germany with these big German cops,
And he took
Apka something.
rickshaws there. He took
Two
rickshaws there
rickshaws there.
before.
And then, the average German is 4 times the size of Himesh. And so, it's difficult, hello friends sort of avatar. It's difficult to understand how he is able to bash and beat up 22 of these, Teutonic 6'3" big fellows. And, I mean, without singing. If he sang, then they got upset
Then
and
they
left
would
or
have to
something.
cover their
Yeah.
ears and then he'll automatically be
Because,
able to beat them.
weaned on Wagner for the last 50 years, it was a bit tough to make the shift. Anyway, why are they going to Himesh? We were talking about what now? Oh, you've got 190
Now,
people, 98, 188. We're down to,
100,
the
yeah,
moment I
we
mentioned
we
that.
touched about 200 and then we're back down. Okay,
That's not
tell
bad.
me,
My world
that's
record
not
is 17. Yeah.
Papa. But tell me, Cyrus, what do you think about? So you come from a world when you kind of were the start of MTV's Indian programming days, right, with Oshie and all of
Yeah.
that. And now we've seen where MTV's come to, but even comedy as a genre, what it was at that point of time to what it is right now with the new comedians has changed quite a bit. So what is your take on what comedy has become, and how do you manage to still stay relevant from that time to now?
Well, thank you for the long question because I was trying to adjust my camera. So the longer you spoke, I thought there was a Parsi thing. You're trying to save me. I'll just make this question into 7 parts. I don't know if you've done any corporate event recently where they have these guys. The ones who are very nerdy, they remind the guy in class who, always asks the question. So one of the nerdy guys gets the mic and the question is longer than the speaker's monologue in the beginning. And the guy just presenting for 15 minutes, the freaking question is 20. Yeah, now I forgot the question. About the modern things.
But
You're
your
talking about the
version of comedy from that time to the new comedians and the new
No, we
genre
didn't
of
have
comedy
any.
happening.
We didn't have any. I'm so sorry. We didn't have any comedy, to be honest. That's why I could get away with stuff because, to be honest, all the VJs were quite serious until Saukar came along. But then Saukar, I think it's just his genes.
Right.
He's raised Punjabi, but he's fully Parsi. He bangs into doors and he makes ridiculous comments. And, he can't catch a ball. In the Parsi tribe, there's that type, which is just completely like wrong physically. And that's it.
Right.
But the girls, were fairly serious and the presentation styles were serious. And, we did events and all around. I was the only one who was trying to be a little silly. Only
Right.
because that's all I can do. But technically speaking, there weren't too many people trying that. In fact, they would get a little worried and sometimes in the early days, warn our producers and marketing guys, tell Cyrus to talk nicely because of so-and-so's. There's always some hallowed presence. God is sitting here on the second row and God will take offense if he makes a sex joke. I didn't really make. I don't know why they thought I would do that or talk politics or whatever. Anyway, in my defense, I was just lucky there was a vacuum, not too much. Now there's so much talent out there, and it's a totally different. I think Veer Das, that short, ugly man, changed the game. He
Mm-hmm.
he came here and started doing these ham nights and all, which we didn't even take seriously. I was like, not bloody Indian telling jokes. I mean, who would see that? That's not fun even in Lok Sabha. So as far as I can remember, it suddenly spiraled. I mean, you probably know better than me, where suddenly kids started getting involved, and because of the internet, they were able to, so real talent, and not just in Mumbai. Suddenly, we see vernacular talent in different languages and all coming forward, which is the way to go. So, you have someone deep in a rustic setting in Telangana who's telling stand up in satirical sort of conversation in Telugu, reaching his market properly and all that. So there was someone has to trace all this, but I got nothing to do with it. Honestly, my job was always how to get out of work. Whatever little we worked together, I don't know if you remember, but I was always looking at how to end. And I'm deeply disturbed that my professional standards are not being looked at anymore, and people actually enjoy what they do and want to stay on and prolong what is a painful experience for viewer as well as anchor. But yeah, I think India has really boomed in terms of comedy. Not just in English. Sometimes we limit ourselves to English, but you see beyond that as well. English is great too, but Hindi, Punjabi, Oriya, whatever, everywhere. So that's only happened in the last 10, 15 years. So maybe even less, I'm not quite sure. Well, that's great. So I'm grateful that, I'm not born in this generation. Because then suddenly I have to become the serious guy to stand out. They were so easy. It would just be the guys one interested in clothes, one interested in style, one interested in music. And like I just kept failing. And it was great. The more I failed, the more I was appreciated. So I said, this is a dream job. Let's carry on. Yeah, but right now, it's a little difficult with the VJ hunt. I think you look really good or you're actually talented, have some real talent, tangible talent, I mean, not just, he's very talented. Then you ask them why is he talented? Then they'll really struggle to explain me. Yeah, but specifically, I'm not sure, but like that. Yeah, so good. It's all good. The only thing is, after this now, the problem is that they've started taking themselves very seriously. I hope that doesn't happen. Comedians
Mm-hmm.
taking offense that people are taking offense and then forming,
Yeah.
that whole the irony of that, doesn't escape me. That, I mean, fine, just stay with the humor. Why do you have to now become a crusader and be a victim and then a minority who's marginalized? I'm a comedian who's been called names and trolled. I haven't slept. My parents haven't. Come on, you're not a comedian anymore. You're a victim. So, yeah, that bit upsets me a little bit. I think they need to be a little more empowered. But that's to do with Indian males being sissies. The story for another day. It's beyond comedy.
Yeah.
Indian urban males are sissies. I've done a whole PhD on it. They are sissies. They rant and rave on WhatsApps, but you just expose them in a sporting scenario, or the rain is falling, they don't want to come out, or there's a solar eclipse, oh, we'll all die. Just think of the fear of this corona. The anxiety is beyond ridiculous. I have people who are now taking microwaves and putting them in toasters and all that, and getting them, analyzed scientifically before you enter their house. There's too much of that, man. Really.
I'm going to talk about
Sorry,
the
sir.
offense part of it right now,
Yeah.
which you addressed. Okay, as way back in the 2090s, MTV used to be offensive, right? And we've had people come to the office and break glass windows for making some promo about something or
Yeah.
the other.
I'll tell you, all the offense came from Parsis. The promos Oshidar made and some things I said. And when we had a character called Happy Singh, and I used to do weather in a bad Punjabi Hindi with Happy Singh, the character. And stupid jokes like आज का त्योहार यहाँ पे ये है, यहाँ पे वो है, और यहाँ पे happy है. I mean, that bad. And so the World Punjabi organization or some such thing came and they broke the shutters and all, and they wanted to catch Nikhil Chinnappa because they thought he had done it. So therein again, another ironic moment. And otherwise, it was Oshidar who was a little bit cutting edge, with his
Hmm.
Liftman promo. It's
The
almost like he would
spaceman.
write in a way where the rich man is writing and making fun of the poor man. But in actuality, it was a satirical piece where, he's exposing that side of our culture, which it is.
Right.
Because
Right.
what was MTV in the end? It was also supposed to be a hip channel and blah, blah, blah. So I think we were responsible, the two of us. Saukar, maybe not so much, but definitely two of us for sure. And
Mm-hmm.
then just the whole westernization, some idiot would take up, the whole thing, some MP somewhere, MLA who needs to be known or heard. So that would be his crusade, not feed the child or build a hospital or cure diarrhea or help animals. It was, let's go attack MTV. Foreign channel है, foreign channel. पकड़ो उसको सब छोटे-छोटे skirts पहनते हैं ना, that kind of thing.
And
So,
so
yeah, it
yeah,
was quite
that was
boring.
part of.
I must say, sorry.
No, go on, go on. You were still
No,
gone.
I think today's trollers and all are much better. That they're far more sophisticated. They abuse you more. They make you feel really bad. They include your family, and it goes on for many days also. So I was very saddened that most of these protests in the 90s and early 2000s would end after they broke one glass and the police came. And of course, nobody was ever arrested because you let the emotions run. I'm all for it. Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
we can
So.
start some protest. And look what happened, the fallout of all that. We started
Hmm.
making programs that were more Indian, and today we've got Roadies, the 47th season or something like that. It's basically a bunch of chumps on bikes with no future. That's the story. Out of which I think one guy succeeded and became a famous actor, and the other one, Ranvijay, became the face of the channel. And 168 people who appeared in the show are now, with therapy, which may or may not be paid for by the state.
Someone
So I hope they're
actually
happy.
asked Sai if you were ever offered to work on roadies at any point of time.
I did work. I every time Chinnappa fell sick, and I suppose there's only so much mediocrity anyone could take. So he would develop, some little boil on his navel or some area like that which you can't show anyone. And so I had to go to for that. I think once Raji or Raghu, I can't tell which one is which. Even the parents have tattooed their heads. One of them could make it or was doing something else or freelancing on the side to make money. So I've done 2, 3 visits to these things. Not many, but I remember twice going to Chandigarh because the flight timings
Uh,
was that afternoon time. So that exit was always important for me. So I remember that. Yeah, and it's okay, but you should a whole shift of people coming and talking nonsense and encouraging them to talk nonsense in a way because that's what's sold. I think for a whole day it's a lot. For 1 or 2 hours it's great fun. Because the other guy, you ask the guy, this is a typical answer. What do you want to do? Career mein kya karega? Kya future mein kya thoughts hai? And he looks at you and he says, I want to be a roadie. Okay, 20 साल बाद क्या करेगा? Roadies. I've literally had guys answering like that. Like roadies is the future. Once I'm on roadie, and the I think they did a statistic in one of these websites where like 3 people have done well out of 182 or something like that, and literally out of the 179, about 50% have not good stories, which is sad. And
hmm.
MTV, you are accountable. MTV is responsible. Is Farzad still the boss?
Sorry? Is
Is
Farzad
Farzad
still
still the
boss?
boss of
Yes.
the? Oh,
Baba's
great,
the
great. So, while
legend
Farzad is
boss.
there, there's hope. Once he goes, it's the deluge. It's all over.
Cyrus, how have you been keeping yourself busy all this while? You've got
I'm happy to tell you.
Broached, which is on, and Cyrus Says is on. So
The
tell us more
Broached is
about
in
that.
coma at the moment. My good friend who's
Okay.
listening to this show, and I like having him around because that's the only way I can stay in touch with the young. My kids are too young and they're just contemptuous of me. So I have this young man, Mr. Mukherjee, Kaustav Mukherjee, who's in charge of Broach. It's his dream. So the moment the lockdown ends, we'll focus on that a little bit because I can't meet him. He's in Tibet on a motorbike, trying to avoid India. And I unfortunately don't
Nice.
have a motorbike or a license and I can't get out of my lane. So that's the problem. But that's one thing. But we had a show the week that wasn't. It's run for 16 years like a government organization, which no one has seen or heard about. And so, as long as you can keep that going, we should be okay for another 16 years. And, well, what else do I have? I have a podcast every day. I forgot about that
Right.
called Cyrus Says, which you must. I would ask you to check out or subscribe or be part of, but then I feel really bad. Because how can I actually
Why?
say that? I mean,
You
why would any
should. You
sane
are
person
now
want to
the
do that?
internet generation, Cyrus. You have to say, please go follow my podcast. Cyrus
It's
Says
a
on
lie. I
IVM
don't believe in it.
Podcast.
But it's
Why?
largely crap. It's very painful. So I decided, forget it. I'll be a communist. They have good lunches and they end fast. Whoever ends fast, that's my hero. Yeah. So
And
what else? We're waiting for a film to release, which we shot last year
the
called Penthouse,
Netflix
which is a
one,
murder mystery. Yeah.
right?
So that
How is that?
they
How
were going
was it
to.
being on a film set? I mean, is that your
So
first film? And you've done other films?
it's the first film in a long time because every time I do a film, they make me not do films for 3 years. So it's like that.
Okay.
It's almost like the Olympics. But this one was during the lockdown. We started shooting, and I mean, they had to postpone it, but they managed, and it was great fun because they treat you like gods. Once you get a taste of that, you don't want to be like an MTV VJ or a news program where they cut our budgets every year. I mean, or podcasts where we have no money. But so this is really I mean, you have a trailer to yourself every day. Being a classy, sophisticated Parsi from Alba Hill, I would bring back everything in the fridge for my starving children. I would bring back lassi. I would bring back Coke, Pepsi, the works. I would bring back butter chicken. If they ask for the dinner order, because we run to 10 most time, I would always ask for two pizzas. So one I'd eat, one I'd bring home. Like that. And they never argue about what you want. And even chicken tikka, once I realized I could order from more sophisticated places and get a better standard of, food, I even did that. So yeah, I can't complain. The treatment is unbelievable. That and politics are the two places I think. Because have you noticed politicians always have chamchas? They don't have to actually do anything. I wouldn't put my Insta on because chamcha number one will put it on for me. Chamcha number two will put my head here. Chamcha number three will tell me what to say in my ear. Chamcha number four will tell you to stop talking. I mean, that's really my dream. As long as I don't have them, they should be here, but you don't want them to interact with you unnecessarily because that'll be too much also.
Just
Yeah.
exist.
I want one day, if I can, Mr. Wadia, I want to have a bodyguard. I
Mm-hmm.
just love the idea of a bodyguard because nothing I think offends me more than seeing a person with a bodyguard. Raghu had a bodyguard. We did
Yeah,
something
he
about
did.
3 years back,
Yeah,
and a
yeah, I
bodyguard came
remember.
into it was in a cafe with the shooting, and this
Uh,
bodyguard came in, and I thought this guy had come into the wrong place. So I told the production person, this 6 foot tall guy in a safari suit, looking like he was a stockbroker in the 90s, and now was a fitness enthusiast but with the same clothes. And he was standing there, and then we finally somebody went and asked him, and then Raghu said, no, that's my bodyguard. So I said, with due respect, who in Bandra is trying to kill you? No, these guys are nuts. I got into a fight in some bar. I said, everybody gets into a fight in a bar. You don't get keep a bodyguard. No, you don't know. I said, I understand when you're traveling with your roadies and you want to keep protection because of all the fighting that happens. But you're in Bandra West, upmarket cafe with 6 pretty women and 2 loser producers. And who the hell is going to kill you? But,
but Cyrus, tell me one thing.
ah,
Talking about bodyguards, you were majorly into fitness a few years back, and you've had like this on and off relationship with gyms and fitness, at least from what I've seen.
I
Where
don't
do
know
you
any on and
stand?
off relationship. Are you crazy, Mr. Wadia? I haven't missed a day of workout. I
What do you
bought equipment, I
say?
put it in the compound. I've got a squat rack, I've got a bench, I've got 380 pounds of weight, I've got 2 dumbbells.
Wow.
I'm in there like
Wow.
playing every morning. That's my only relationship. Take my dogs
Wow.
down at 5 sharp. We come back up, make our NO2, make our protein, go back down at just under 6, work out till 7, come back, feed them, go back again. I'm a professional. I'm a proper
I
dog walker. Yes.
apologies for assuming you were on a break. Uh,
No, no, no.
because I
No,
went
no,
on a break with fitness. I
I
thought,
suffer from no, Xerxes, I suffer from OCD, a proper hardcore OCD with everything, not just working out. So whatever I
hmm,
do, believe me, I go nuts if I can't do it. I don't do
really?
much, thank God, so it's not much of a palate, but whatever it is. So
Okay.
yeah, that's been very painful for me, the shutting of gyms. And I'm on the other side of the spectrum. I'm anti all this conservative thinking. I'm anti all
Hmm.
the fear and anxiety. So I'm more like a right-wing Republican in America, in terms of, forget the mask and everything else. And
Anti-masker,
but
anti-COVID, and all of that.
it's not exactly anti-mask. I don't believe they have proper figures to show that the mask is effective. All the people I know wear masks are orthodox and have got COVID. So I don't understand that. I'm saying we're going to suffer it anyway. It's more about the immunity and the vaccination. I've been calling out. I stand outside Varsha where the chief minister lives and I scream. I can come down, let's chat, let's talk, let's look at it from another perspective. You just hit everyone with paranoia and fear and anxiety, not just them, but the world media. Let's be honest, it's not Indian media alone. And then people
Right.
like my own mother are scared. And what are you going to do after that? So I'm fighting a real. I mean, I got no supporters. It's almost like being on MTV again. Where you got no audience. So yeah, but I'll tell you, history will prove me right. The
Hmm.
perspective will be seen clearly. We've just panicked too much. Just sanitizer and washing hands every 5 minutes. You're not going to get or not get because it's washing your bloody hands in your own bloody house. What rubbish is this? And people have gone mad. Excuse me, I just wash my hands. Like, wash your hands, put your hands in your bum, and just run. I mean, no one's interested. Oh, I can't bear it. I can't bear orthodox people. I can't bear scared people. The sense of cowardice and, words like pansy and sissy keep coming to my head every time I meet an Indian male who's quivering. and they've been quivering for months. You're going to die, you're going to die. There's a saying in Shakespeare and Julius Caesar, coward dies many times before his death, the valiant taste of death but once. What's the point of sitting there scared every day hoping that something bad doesn't happen to you? Open the fucking city and let's go to work. And whoever wants to work and try and maintain some sort of social distancing and all that and hope for the best. We've all got our gods. Surely the gods will protect us. So many gods in India. Oh, come on.
Wow, you have a very strong point of view on COVID, and that
Very
was an
strong.
excellent rant. I love it. I'm gonna take this a notch lower and ask one of the comments that came by. I mean, you might have an interesting take on that. One guy just said that what is with us Parsis having first names of European origin and the last names which are like Indian Bawa thing.
Is he mental?
We
Xerxes, Artaxerxes, they're all famous kings in the line of Cyrus, whose real pronunciation is Cyrus or Darius or Xerxes. Only in Farsi the pronunciation changes. It's anglicized the pronunciation. But so is bloody Alexander. Alexander in Macedonia is Gandros with an H. It's an HJ. Jesus is Jesus, or it becomes Jesus. Or in Arabic, it's something slightly different. What the hell are you talking about? What's European? Who is this person?
It
This
was
person must
up
be
there.
punished.
It was up there somewhere.
Parsis don't have
Okay.
any European names. In fact, Parsis sometimes have European surnames, but no first names, except for maybe Malcolm, which is Malcolm, and could be Malcolm also. I can't think of any. But yes, you have a pedder, you have a engineer, you have a lawyer. So you have that sort of names. But they also come from, there's a reason for that. Do you know any Parsis with, you don't have to be Parsis called Robert or Eric or Sebastian or, I don't know. Are there, maybe they are, in the last 10 years,
Maybe
people have
out
been
there.
going berserk. You take the vaccine, you name your kid anything, You have to be careful of side effects. Yeah.
Cyrus, man, it's an absolute pleasure to talk to you every time. I can just say a word and like you will go on.
Yeah. We were about to attempt by Feb, it was a little better and all that, to go back to the
Hmm.
studio. But probably no
This is a
guest wants
great
to come.
angle.
Yeah. No
No
guest wants to
guest wants
come.
to come. I'm
And
scared.
now, even if it gets better, that's so we can't, there's nothing we can do now, right? Because people are just going to
Right.
say, look, I'm not comfortable. And you can't really say pansy. I mean, I can, but the rest are normal people around me and they will not abuse the guests. So that's going to be, I was just talking to my producer in the morning and we were thinking, you can't even speculate when people will say, it's okay to go to because they first have to go to their own office or their own, personal stuff first. After that, go to somebody else's, which are unknown territories. So that's going to be a challenge. Like I
Hmm.
spoke to Shah Rukh Khan and he said,
Hmm.
no way, bro. But he said, not because of COVID, you just suck. So, he was very candid that way. I have his number, but he doesn't answer. And I only call, like early morning because I know he's not a morning person. Yeah. By the way,
And
I
there
do
are a
lots
lot.
of WhatsApp at 5 in the morning because I find nobody answers. And then your guilt is gone. And then, the
You
answer
tried.
that, no, 8:45, the person has answered in the morning, but which time I've flown. I'm gone, bro. 5 to
And
5:10 is my WhatsApp.
5 to 5:10. And there are a lot of people asking you about your theater days with Kunal.
Kunal is my junior in theatre. He's my junior on television also. So please
Mm-hmm.
show the adequate respect. I am Cyrus Sir and he's just Kunal Baba. But we have done lots of work together. Unfortunately, I don't know why. I want to change that, but I can't. But now that's another problem because we're speaking to Ryle also, and again in Jan Feb, people were optimistic, and we were going to do a one-off show at Tata because NCP is really pushing for things, more like a bring people back show, maybe no money, finally people would come, no charge. So, but then the second wave has hit, and now all the plans have gone askew, and the whole idea of live entertainment for stand-up comedians, for actors, artists, events, all that. I mean, on Zoom, it's not the same thing. It's so
Yeah.
sad for people like me. I like to play the room and chat with people
Yeah.
live. On Zoom, half the time the thing goes out of context, so there's a lag, or, the whole timing goes for a toss. So it's a little, I mean, I'm blaming my bad performances for that, but maybe it's not that. But yeah, we do miss the live interaction. I think it's very important in our business to have that going. Because when you stand with people, otherwise these kids keep coming and taking your work, the world has just
Yeah.
moved on, the woke culture and cancel culture. And who the hell, I mean, I'm struggling to understand the 70s. When Moraji Desai taxed up 97%, my father told me this. He said, son, get a green card. He was charging 97% tax rate. That means if you made 1,000 rupees, you literally took $5 home or something like that. It's just ridiculous. So this is where
Uh,
we stood then, and we've come a long way now. I don't know whether in the right direction.
so
Yeah.
tell me this, okay? You've been saying the word pansy right now. You've been saying the word sissy. You're calling men pansy, and
It just
that's
irritates my mom. She's sitting behind, so I like to keep doing it.
so. In a lot of I don't know versions of reality, that's considered offensive, and that would be like, oh, like whatever, you're being
Oh no,
insensitive.
no,
So
no, not for the Indian male. The Indian male is a sissy. Okay, the moment he enters the gym, he's exposed with his gloves and his wristband and he's looking at the TV. They look at the TV and suddenly interested. I always play the either sports program or bodybuilding programs in the gym. These guys will come and they look at the TV. And the Brisbane Test match is going on. They has no interest in cricket. It's early morning, and I'm thinking, you're following the game? No, but they stare with great intent, the passion for watching the TV for 10 minutes because their body language is uncomfortable. They never get in and work out. They never just get in and touch the rod. They never come with a little gusto or, there's nothing. It's just dead people. They warm up for half an hour. They drive me nuts. For 25 minutes, the guy's touching his toes or stretching his ass. Who cares? You know? And then half the time they want to have a conversation or spend a lot of time signing books and registers or placing music on the phone, which they could have done much earlier. So don't, oh God, no. And
so
the procrastinating nature of the Indian male, the urban male, not the lower economic strata, doesn't seem to be that bad at all. But in our society of upmarket Indian men in my age group, again, not your younger 32 and under, they tend to really get showed up very quickly. They just procrastinate for everything. They never have any zeal. What they say, Josh Junun in Hindi, that language we never picked up. They never have that. They're always backward and it drives me nuts. And it's after the gym, it's at the workplace, it's wherever you go. Everybody's so slow, never on time. Building meetings, everybody's got COVID. They call people down at 6 o'clock. Only my mother and I are down. They all come after 7. And they all say, coming down. Coming down. But what are you doing? We have no work. We have no life. You just get in the lift and come down. You said 6 because you got lazy guys. We're ready to meet at 8 in the morning. No. So we do it 6 p.m. and nobody comes in at 6 p.m. They should be shot. A whole generation should be shot. If we shoot all of them and start again with your generation, we have a chance. But I can't take them. I'm quite insulting and I have no friends in the gym. It starts there. But that's because of my life is stuck in these 3-4 places. But wherever I go, it's the same thing. If you look at people in the old days, we went to the airport also, the body language is just so sluggish. The early morning flight and all that, I mean, pay attention, stop looking at your phone, get on with the line. Why are you having everything ready? That idiot, uneducated moron who's checking your Aadhaar card or whatever, he's going to look at your ID. Why didn't you have your ID out? Is it that hard? Because that moron, he doesn't speak or read English, right? So the moron does this. He looks at the thing and you count. It's always 25 seconds. Why? It's Cyrus Gocha, Vistara Airlines, Delhi 207, whatever. How long does it take? So say it's you, will be like Cyrus Gocha, Vistara 207, Delhi, bus, done. But he'll do this. And then he'll look at me. I'm like, I'm going to Delhi at 6 in the bloody morning. Would I be a terrorist? Does it make any sense? Only someone who's punished by career is doing this. So use your head. They are slow and they're guarding us. So I think in terms of vaccine, give everybody some speed. That might help. Really. Maybe cheaper. Let's talk to Putin. Every Sputnik, we can send us some extra special white powder. Yeah.
And that is this whole cancel culture, this woke culture that's going on right now, and people taking offense left, right, and center. How how do you like watch yourself at what you say? Do you still watch yourself, or are you just like fuck this and I'm just gonna go with it?
I think I've just become too old to care, thank God.
Okay.
And I think maybe the genes also now acting up more and more because I think there's a bit of lunacy setting in. And celebrations that started for the big birthday party, apparently my daughter was behind me. Sorry, I got distracted. So they sound like a creep, man. You're 32, she's 14. Watch that. Where was I?
Yeah, you're talking about the woke culture and the
but on television, the show we do, Weekday Boss, we have to be careful, and we are. I try to be as careful. Try to be not personal. Where perhaps up to 2010, I won't say 14, but even before that, we were a little less careful. On the podcast, we're not. We try to talk as openly. Because the one medium where people express themselves like I am with you right now. It's just like an extension of a podcast. So we're just chatting.
Right.
So that's great. For me, if there's any art form, then that's it. Everything else is a joke. The sincerity is unbelievable. Amazon had so many pre-requirements you have no idea, including a sex harassment thing where they lectured us on how to behave and conduct yourself. None of us are thinking about all these things till they gave the lecture. And then everybody started thinking about, and asking ridiculous questions. They've planted thoughts in our heads. So the world has just changed like that,
Hmm.
really. So suddenly you have to be careful with women, with communities, with race, even in smaller areas with personalities. Sometimes I do think there should be like a tax. Like if you're Priyanka Chopra famous, then you should not be allowed to take offense because you just have too much money and fame. It should be like nothing. Like if I was Shah Rukh Khan, you could say what you want, abuse, whatever. I'm like, I'm just too rich and too big. It just water on a duck's back. It just can't affect me. So we got to have they should have a level where, once you cross that, please just abuse them. It's like therapy because they are the untouchables. You can abuse them as much as you want. Of
Hmm.
course, we will be careful about all the sacred cows, pun intended, in India. Believe me, there's a bunch of them from Maharashtra state to the center and back. And in each state, if you go, there'll be rules and regulations to follow. It's a bit
Hmm.
sad that we don't get to, but I don't like to look at it negatively. I think, just be creative and abuse them in a nice way. And when you're sophisticated and abuse, it works. Like Karan Johar show that poor Hardik Pandya, because he did the whole thing in Hindi, in colloquial Gujarati speaking Hindi, where uskuli. It sounds bad. Ranveer Singh 2 weeks back before spoke in perfect English, upmarket, Banner boy. So it's a little different. And these are the same thing, I have dated a lot of girls, I have slept with a lot of girls. That's fine. So it's just a question of intonation and class there. It's just a joke. So what I mean is you can abuse with a smile and with sophistication and you're good. And if you go a little more rugged, then you're not, which is so senseless because the intent was the same. They both said exactly the same things.
Ooh.
Get Karan, he has to answer for a lot of things.
This is very, very insightful in the way that most people wouldn't say this out loud because again they would be afraid of what is that?
That's
Is it?
me.
Oh,
Every time my mother gets angry, she bangs a glass on the coaster. Somebody we did some event and they gave us coasters. Huh.
glass on the coaster, that's such a Bawa thing, right? Like you will not put a glass down if
I'm
you
a
have a
coaster
coaster.
king. If a glass is about to use, I'm like Shoaib Akhtar or Brett Lee. Usain Bolt. I just dive and put the coaster. And I don't do it at home. You take me to your house and some jokers putting it on a bare wooden table, the glass, I just slide it in. I'll stop everything. If an old lady is being murdered in front of me and I see a coaster not being put on a table and a guy's glass going down, I would let her go. She would die because I would save that glass. I got to tell you, I can't lie anymore about these things. I don't know if it's wrong or right, but I would definitely slide the coaster in. And by the way, all the
Yeah,
coasters are free. Huh.
of course. I mean, we have
MTV, Comedy Central, Sony, Radio Mirchi, Red FM, CNBC, whatever I get, I just bring it home. ESPN, I
okay.
thought the works. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got about the last 15 minutes left, and I'm gonna
Oh,
let
bro, I've got
just
to
the
go to a
audience.
meeting. What's the time? Can we wrap in 5?
5:45.
We
It's
wrap in 5?
5:45. Ah, we can wrap
5:50
in
can we
five.
wrap? Sorry, I didn't
Yeah,
see the
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
No problem.
No.
I'll just let people in the audience know that if you have any questions, comments, this is your last 2, 3 minutes to bring it in. Meanwhile, we continue talking for like 5 minutes. There's a lot of acknowledgement for Russian energy in the comments, by the way. They're all asking for it.
Russian energy.
What you mentioned
That's
that
good.
we should put some
Oh, acha, acha.
gunpowder with the
Even here
vaccine.
you can't talk about speed.
You can
Or maybe
talk
there's a
about
new.
speed, but you did mention Russian energy, which is what they're picking on. It's easier
No,
to.
I'm just thinking because the way Putin works, it's like
Hmm.
you're a fascist in an open way. I appreciate that. Because if he decides that the Sputnik is good enough to go, the 7 scientists who said Sputnik is not good enough to go disappeared from a building. They fell in a
Yeah,
mass suicide attempt. The balcony was open because highly educated scientific men would make that mistake.
yeah.
And, so I appreciate that because you know where you stand with him. That's it. This is Sputnik. We have discovered it, 98% of efficacy in the market. And straight away tried on Syria. That's where they begin.
Uh,
But yeah, so I'm
uh,
thinking if anyone's going to legalize, now look at marijuana, for example. Anyone who's tried both marijuana and alcohol, anyone, anywhere in the world, Eastern, Western, Indian, whatever, will tell you that marijuana is far less abrasive than alcohol. I'm
right.
a recovering alcohol addict, badly behaved drinker. So I know whatever
Hmm.
few times I was, if the government's watching, a friend of mine took, in the theater, we have hash muffins and those were a big thing and, would eat that. A friend of mine near me, close by, no bad behavior ever. Clear thinking, head is good, in fact, almost therapeutic. So, hence used for medicinal purposes. So, I
Right.
mean, in no contest, you first would have to ban alcohol if you ask me which is more dangerous, especially in countries which have a huge poor population and they can't access other things, more exotic plants. So, if they were thinking clearly, the world and the United States and the Western world is doing it, they would legalize marijuana first and perhaps take a look at alcohol. if they needed to look at anything. Of course, I'm pro alcohol, but that's another story. I just don't drink it because I can't handle it. But I'm not one of those guys. If somebody offered me an alcohol endorsement, I would take it in a heartbeat. I think it's bullshit when you have these stupid celebrities saying, I can't endorse alcohol, and waiter, go peg. You know, I mean, what's the point of that? You're drinking, endorse it. Just tell people to drink responsibly, or just hope that the human being is responsible, not the bottle. I mean,
Right.
there's so many poets from I mean, from Rumi downwards who've spoken about bottle and is not responsible, but it's the man that's responsible. I mean, I've
I
given up,
know.
but I'm
I know.
happy. I'm
I
happy to fight for all these things because it's just
Doctor.
ridiculous amount of time and legislation. I mean, people have been killed in places like China and Thailand for marijuana for basically 2 grams. I mean, like
Yeah.
nothing. No question of being pushers. They've been executed within 48 hours. Singapore, you start quivering with fear. You enter and it's written right there everywhere in the airport. You'll be executed in 48 hours or death sentence is available and all these. It's almost like they're tempting you. Yeah, it's available. Have it. Nobody in the line. Go for it right now. So yeah, I don't know why we're discussing this, but I'm glad we are.
On the lighter side, Dogs of Bombay want to know the names of your pets, Cyrus.
So both Mary was found in Chondi Market in Alibag area. They abandon the female of the litter, these guys, and
Okay.
just they leave what they do with humans, they do with animals. You can just expect the extension from the great
Mm-hmm.
humanitarians of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And the Peter, so Mary was named by my daughter 6 years ago, and you can't argue with your 8-year-old daughter. If she says the dog's name is Bottom, then Bottom is the name. So that's the way it was. Peter, we inherited. He was abandoned by an idiot breeder who left him. Breeder claims the dog ran away, but he made no attempt to find him. And so he spent 3-4 weeks on the beaches of, Mandwa and all that. He was bitten by packs and hip was fractured. And well, he was nursed back. He's great now, but he still has a lot of fear,
Okay.
especially of men in uniforms and men. I don't want to say, but maybe from one economic strata for sure. He seems to have issues with class, race, community, religion. He's got prejudices.
Fair
But maybe
enough.
rightly so because he was, battered a lot.
He was this
Right,
thing.
Pete Man? Where's Pete Man? Huh.
And
We call him Peter Saab. He's
Brahmachari,
a local one model. He just sits around and models. Huh.
Brahmachari is asking about your journey as an author.
Well, I've written 4 books and 3 people read 4 books. How do you divide that? It's difficult. But in fact, I was actually speaking with Millie of Random House, not to throw names, in the middle of these lockdowns and said that why don't you try and write this? She gave me some ideas and all that. But thank God I didn't start because the discipline of writing
Mm-hmm.
is a little more difficult when you're writing a newspaper column. And I'm very good at that. Anything that needs 1 hour's work and all, and I'll do it on time and I'll send it from wherever. But if you have to actually put 2-3 months down and start writing something or the other happens in the middle and just not to make excuses, but I think you should be an author or not an author. This trying to be an author on the fly while you're doing 7 other things is a waste of everybody's time. And that's why you have quality authors in the West or even in parts of India where they basically write and they take their
Full
time over
time,
it.
yeah, just that,
Full
yeah.
time, yeah.
And
But
Aparna's
maybe
asking if you can make workout videos and be a fitness influencer.
no, it's not like, I'm not going to be an IFBB bodybuilder. I don't have the genetics or I haven't taken enough anabolics to do that. But,
Mm-hmm.
for 49, I can deadlift 350. Once my left delt heals again, I can, I bench 390, but now I'm closer to 370, 375 for 1 rep. And I can, I box squat. I don't squat full. I squat full only with 2 plates. And that I won't do here with the compound because I slip. But I box squat
Mm-hmm.
off the bench, which is a different type of squatting. Very good for 40 plus. And that I've
Mm-hmm.
crossed the 400 now without a squat. So I'm quite happy with myself in that sense. And I'm 90 kilos. I'm not really big or small. I'm okay. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
a strong boy. I think I'm a strong boy. So if
90
the
kilos is
Persians
a
were
pretty
to
decent.
invade India and attack India, I'd be one of the guys in the front killing people for sure. I don't think I
And
wouldn't. I mean, I'd have to. But you got to fight for your team, right? You see now attack. Yeah. I'll be on time.
and
But
the
but no, no,
sarcastic
but
arse is asking, what are you gifting your wife on her birthday?
yeah. So my mom's got lots of old clothes. I'm going to just go to the cupboard right now. Mom, something for Aisha, something nice from the 30s, something elegant. So we're all about recycling. Everybody, take something from your mom, give it to your wife. Your marriage will be in great shape.
And Sajid's asking if you were ever made a bakra off.
You mean in the show at least 4 or 5 times
And
while
how is
shooting?
it?
In fact, towards the second half of our Bakra career, we shot from 99 to 2011. And
Mm-hmm.
maybe by about, say, 2004-5 onwards, we were all paranoid. Because we knew if we were having a bad day. Did you ever shoot with us for Bakra?
No,
Xerxes, we come on shoot?
I was 2011, yeah.
So it's one of those shoes where you can't switch off, huh? Because we're
Uh,
all worried about who the target will be. When we know that we're not getting any success, we have to look inwards and how to get that. So, you're telling someone to do something to so and so, and we did it. We did it to, I mean, Shiva. Unfortunately, Arjun passed away recently. I remember doing one with him. Rajesh also passed away in COVID. So
yeah,
sad. All younger than me, actually. Arjun wasn't, Rajesh was.
yeah,
But all these guys, I mean, looking. So in the second half of the day, say from 9 to 1 to whatever, and then lunch break, and after that we start looking at each other in this really suspicious way. Like, teachers look at the kids who are going to cheat. So the invigilators are always checking on the same 7, 8 kids. It's like that. So we were paranoid because once bitten, twice shy. Now, and the whole thing is, it's not so much about the bakra. It's about
uh,
looking like you were flummoxed, upset, scared, angry. You don't want that to happen. You actually don't mind if the gag went in a certain way and you were made a fool of. But just those
right.
reactions shouldn't stay. I mean, I had to deal with so much. Prahlad Kakkar was shooting a Pepsi ad, Chota Pepsi, far away in Chembur on the golf course. And the call time was 7 in the morning for us, okay,
Uh,
for the technicians and for us because the makeup and all for the women or whatever. And my crew came in at 4:30 in the morning. 4:30, the crew is never on time, so that they could rig the trailer, Prahlad's trailer, to do a gag on me. And they had to leave with a 15-minute buffer, like 6:45, get out because so no person sees you at all, which they did. They did everything, executed like this is like Germans or Japs superbly. And then there's this gag with this guy with a gun comes into the trailer and threatens Prahlad to, I don't know if you remember it. And then he shoots him, and Prahlad dies in front of me, and blood comes out, and it's a blank, so the proper sound comes. And then he waves the gun at me, and all I do, Xerxes Vadia, all I do is, I mean, you can go and see it on YouTube, it's there somewhere, is
uh,
no, 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 no. Meaning, the guy's got a gun, you believe he's got a gun, so you protect your face is naturally. And I say, no, no, no. And then he walks off. And the next day, everybody in the office in Tardeo, we were at that point, they all met me and, hey, Cyrus, no, no, no. No, 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 just word got wrong. Thank God there was no Insta or, to loop this and send it everywhere. I was like, you bastards, that's really unfair, man. What the hell would you have done? A guy's got a gun, you're in a trailer, he shot the producer. Okay, if you're believing it, if you're buying it somewhat, would you want to? I don't want to die for Prahlad. I don't want the money not being paid and all that. I'm just eating lunch, but he's got some special chicken or mutton or something tempted me in with. Oh, it was so painful. And it's not like the most cowardly moment either because he's got a gun and you just natural reaction. Nobody, when I point a gun and you believe it's a gun, you're not going to say, what faith? Gardan pe. I mean, no, for God's sake. So we had
and
some fun though.
okay, we have to let you go, but
Yeah,
before
let
you
me
go,
go.
just one small thing. Someone asked you about your struggle with alcohol, and you mentioned it earlier too. In as brief a thing, if there's someone out there also struggling with a similar thing,
Yeah, but
advice or
see,
tips, or how did you manage? When
I'm
did you
not a
know
daily
that you
drinker.
needed?
I'm not daily. I wasn't daily drinker. I was a Friday night drinker thanks to the bloody theater where we started drinking. So it became like Friday night, not like the English lad culture where you just totally go get trashed every Friday. And it was always that I never really drank more than once a week. And
Mm-hmm.
towards the end, I tried to make it once a fortnight, then once a month, so I could still drink. And then I just gave up because my behavior was just getting, I was getting into
Mm.
fights. Fights weren't even the bad thing. God was chasing women and saying things to people. A lot of people stopped talking to me, and I could only figure that I had an interaction with them, and they don't speak to me now in normal thing. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, hi, bro, what's up? And the guy just looks through you. So there's a little bit I started getting that. But the biggest thing was my daughter Maya just said, like, Dad, stop this. So I used to come home and my mom sitting behind. And when I was younger, when I was in my 20s, I would come and sing Neapolitan songs like Pavarotti on the table at 2:30 in the morning with my shirt off. And, the parents would be like, how sweet and little drunkard. But that doesn't remain sweet in your 40s. You see, when your 20s is tolerable, but in your 40s, it's like you're a creepy old nut. So binge drinking again is to do with the personality. As you can see, I'm a very impulse oriented, slightly high energy, extreme. So what happens is either you drink really till you have to be the guy who drinks the most in the room. The guy's trying to put out all the girls to get drunk. The guy's getting telling the boys they're pansies if they don't drink and all that still going on. Or you don't drink at all. So I'm just going to the other side of
Yeah.
the extreme personality syndrome. Like I can do that. But I can't do what my mom would. My mom, would, sweet mother behind me, would tell me in my 40s, just 2 drinks, huh? Just 3 drinks. She would try and actually give me a number every time. 3 drinks, Xerxes Vadia would be done. We'd go to Chicken Center, me and Kunal, and warm up there because it's cheaper. We would finish a bottle of vodka in 1 hour flat. Chaka, 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 chaka. And then warmed up, we go to the BG. And then from there, we go to a bar. So that, financially, this is our planning that, I mean, a lot of people did the same thing, so you
Free
drink
drinking and
cheaper.
drinking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. And it's all good till about 12 o'clock. So say from 7:30, and we drank early, 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock, no problem. Between 12:31 and the last 1 hour, then in the words
Shit
of Jim Morrison,
escalates.
slipping into unconsciousness and beyond.
Okay, I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
go now. Thank you. Have a
Thank
great
you.
meeting. It's been an excellent conversation. I would hope to meet you soon. It's been a while, but
And
best
I
of
know
luck
what
for
to
your
get you.
show.
I know what to
Sorry,
get you success for your birthday.
what?
I've already decided. Conditioner for the flowing locks.
I
Okay.
shall take that. See you.
Well, you have them. Be grateful.
Yeah, I'm very
Bye
grateful.
bye.
Bye.
See you, bro.
Take
All the
care. See
best.
you.
See you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.